Tennessee players Talaysia, Whitehorn, Jillian Hollingshead. Go ahead and open it up for questions, and we'll take our first question from Jack.
This is for all of you. Even though Jewel wasn't active tonight, what'd she bring just with her presence on the bench?
Go ahead, Rick. Oh.
I feel like Jewel, she's a shooter for us. She brings the energy. She makes sure we good on the court. Like she communicate well with us. But just not having her on the court with us tonight really didn't create enough gaps for us. With her just being active in for the shot. That's all I got.
I feel like off the court, she's a really big leader. She uses her voice very, very well in practice and on the court in games. So I feel like that just translated to even her being off the court. She was just giving us little gems and stuff, helping us keep our heads in the game, just continuing to be a leader off the court, even, since she didn't play.
They pretty much said everything. She's a big communicator.
Yeah. Go next to Cora and then Maria.
Ruby, I know Kim was talking about she wanted to get the opposing team's field goal percentage down. It was still around, I think it was 50 tonight, but you guys only gave up 40 shots, only 50 points. Just where do you feel like you guys made strides defensively over this break?
I feel like we worked really hard on playing team defense, being in the gaps, discouraging drives was a big thing for us, and we've gotten a lot better at that, being a help side, and it just overall being more aggressive. I feel like we've gotten a lot more aggressive over this 10-day period. We just focused in on our defense, and now it's a part of us. It's what we lead the game with now.
Jillian, there were a lot of smiles and warm-ups. That was a long break between games. How glad were y'all to put on a uniform and play somebody besides yourself?
We were definitely glad. Just beating up on each other during those long 10 days. We were excited to do that to someone else, and that's what we did tonight.
Talaysia, I wanted to ask you about Jill tonight. It just felt like such a consistent showing from her, from rebounding, defense, just all that. What did you see from her tonight, and where do you feel like you've seen her, I guess, improve the most over the short part of the season so far?
Jill come in practice every day, work hard. She never get down on herself. She always encouraging each other. So the energy she brings in practice for others, it escalates her game, and we're gonna continue to keep talking to her. And I feel like she's gonna be great this season.
Jillian, I'll pose a similar question to you. Your minutes rise every game y'all have played this year. What's working for you right now, and how have you kind of found your role in this system?
Honestly, just really my teammates having confidence in me, giving me little advice here and there, just telling me to keep my head up, next play this, next play that, and just playing for them. I mean, we work really, really hard as a team in practice, during lifts and all that, so just giving my all for them means a lot.
Maria and then Cora.
Ruby, obviously starting November 5-0. Now, the schedule takes a little bit of a jump. And obviously the next opponent's one you're very familiar with from the ACC, Florida State. Just how has November prepared y'all for what lies ahead? You got Florida State, Iowa, and then what y'all's preparation look like right now as you get ready for a kind of a bigger opponent?
I think being locked in is very, very important, and playing together. I feel like playing together on offense and defense is what separates us from having a good game and from having an okay game and then a great game. I feel like all the work we've done over the past 10 days have definitely been to prepare us for what's coming in December, and I think we're ready. I think we're just going to keep working hard, and we're going to come out stronger than ever.
This is for anyone, but not the best shooting night from three, but you guys created so many quality looks inside the arc or in the paint. Just what do you feel like helped you guys kind of get that offense to start gelling more to get closer looks and really dominate the paint scoring tonight?
I would say offensive rebounds. Like, that was a really, really big part of our game tonight. Like you said, we wasn't hitting the three well today, but we found ways to get in the paint by creating gaps and double wide gaps for each other to drive, and then just getting in and out, paint touches, kick out threes, and then just getting the board, getting 2 and 3 times to be able to shoot the ball again. So.
Paige and Jack.
Kind of building off of what Cora asked about just the volume or shot selection from the three. Did you guys like what you were seeing from three, so you're just taking maybe what the defense was showing you, or how do you balance maybe doing the kick-out three or staying in the paint?
I would say in practice we work on like gapping hard. So I feel like it creates a shot and it creates us getting downhill once we start knocking the three ball down. We can get downhill more, kick it out, just creating space for others.
Coach really hasn't been secretive about not being pleased with your performances despite the win so far. What was her reaction to this one in the locker room?
Same.
Yeah, about the same. Yeah, she holds us to a very high standard. She knows what we can do and what we can produce. So just got to give it to them next game to make up for this one. So, yeah.
We're just going to keep getting better day by day, practice by practice, because, like she said, she holds us to very high standards, and it's what's going to make us great. So that's it.
Laura, then Maria.
This is for anybody, again, I guess whoever wants to take it. But the press, it felt like you guys, it was most maybe consistent night of you guys just really being able to settle in and create those turnovers throughout the whole game. Just, is there anything that helped it kind of click for you guys? Was it just this break where you got to reset? Was it time? Just, is there anything that's helped kind of get the press gelling more consistently throughout the whole game?
She emphasized in practice every day ball pressure, being in help, knowing when to go, trap, just being ready, listening to our teammates when they tell us to do something, and just rotating right, but mainly ball pressure.
Talaysia, I think you had 15 points by halftime, and then you finished, I think, with 20. It looked like in that second half you were really looking for teammates more so than your own shot. Is that an accurate assessment?
Yeah, that's accurate. I feel like first half I was feeling a little bit. Second half I calmed down, look for my teammates, looking for the open person. Just sharing the ball, not being selfless. Just keep getting my teammates involved, because at the end of the day we're gonna need all five on the court. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll take two final questions. We'll go Paige and Cora.
Ruby, I believe your mom was in the stands tonight, correct?
Yeah.
Was this her first game?
No.
Okay, well, still, what was it like having her in the stands watching?
My mom, she comes down here. She drafts a whole schedule about every other game that she comes to. It's like every other game, for real. So it's great having her and my brother in the stands. Like, seeing family come to my games is something that I've had my whole basketball career. And so the fact that I'm so far away from home and they still come and make the drives and show up for me, it really helps me.
Ruby, I was going to ask you this one too, but just you guys, it feels like you guys have made steps every game. What do you feel like is the next step for this team, especially with such a tough week next week?
I would say the next step and the hardest part is being consistent. Like, the way that we worked in these past 10 days of practice is the way that we're going to have to come back after Thanksgiving and work even harder, honestly. I feel like being consistent on our defensive end is going to be the hardest hurdle to get over, but it's something that's really going to prepare us going into these December games. So just as long as we stick together, continue to play team defense, and really hone in on our communication, I feel like that's going to get us wherever we need to go.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.